Well, new at 4, Q13 News is learning new details in the disastrous and deadly apartment fire in Tukwila.
3 people, including an infant, died in the flames that burned more than 30 families out of their homes. And that's just part of the devastation there. Q13 News reporter Steve Kiggins is live with the very newest details this afternoon. Steve, what are you learning?
Yeah, Jamie, this fire has been burning since 5 o'clock yesterday morning. Now, crews tell us they could be out here through the rest of today and the rest of tonight, even longer if they have to. But they tell us they're taking this tactic of trickling water on some of these hot spots, and if they stick with it, they believe they could extinguish this fire by tonight. It's been a delicate balance, putting water on a stubborn fire, but not so much it causes the building to tumble down the hillside.
I'm learning everything new just as of yesterday. So, I mean, I have a lot of things today.
Neighbor Ross Hallowell is beside himself. The tragedy of what happened right next door is still very raw.
I had lived here for at least 15 years now. I've kind of lost track, and I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is quite possibly the worst tragedy I think I've seen.
That tragedy are the 3 people who were found dead inside the building. Their identities have not yet been released by authorities. Fire officials say all 3, including a woman and young child, were all found inside the same unit. The fire chief says the alarms were in good working order, but the building is so old, sprinklers were not required when it was constructed.
It spread rapidly, very, very rapidly. This situation with this apartment was a very difficult one because of the access. We only had access at what we call the alpha side, which is the front side of the building.
Fire officials say this tragedy is a reminder for everyone to devise an escape plan and practice it monthly at home. And while an investigation will hopefully pinpoint the origin of this fire, firefighters say another lesson for neighbors should be top of mind. Mainly, what materials are currently being stored along your home's outer walls that could help a potential fire spread?
I would put a warning out to everyone that you watch your fire load that you have around your buildings. I'm not intimately involved with any of that investigation right now. We have that investigation group that is doing that, but I do encourage everyone to make sure that you don't have high fire loads that are around your building.
So live pictures again here in Tukwila at the Maple Crest apartment buildings. You can see that smoke is still billowing out. There's still quite a few hot spots left around. The fire chief tells us everyone living here should have been by now or will soon be placed into more stable housing. The fire chief telling us he also expects to be able to invite everyone who lives here to be able to come back and pick up their cars as soon as this evening. For now, we're live in Tukwila. Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.